Frequently when I talk to people, typically in real life situations, they're like, yeah, but I can't do anything. What do you want me to do? You want me to go stand in a picket line or go have a meeting with somebody or, write a letter? I gotta do work for you to be free? That doesn't sound right. I'm like, no. Sometimes I think about it that way myself. I'm like, why do I gotta do all this shit? This is not free. Blah, blah, blah. And I always let myself off the hook. I don't have to do anything. And then I think, well, all you do is talk about it. You don't do anything. You don't teach anyone anything or anything like that. And I do think I'm qualified. I think you're qualified to teach me something. I think we're all qualified to learn from each other, and it covers more ground that way. It's like, I don't see that as a bad thing, to learn from other people. But we got this thing where people, and when I break it down, it's kind of like they just want to try to get ahead by lying to you. They want you to think the wrong thing so that it'll never work for you, but they want to know the right thing so it'll always work for them. And even if you already know the right thing, they want to convince you that you're wrong and all this, and convince everybody else that you're wrong, even though that's what they know to be true too. So then I start to think about there's bad everywhere, and I don't think it's really, well, I guess it is bad, but I mean, they're knowingly, but maybe there's some kind of go around, like the knowing that what you're doing is wrong, like to exploit whole groups of people because you have power over them or something. That's wrong. But maybe they're just deceived themselves. I mean, why would you want something that somebody else doesn't have? I mean, maybe it's just for the power to be over them. But I don't know. And I think it's because you can. You can be a bad person. You can steal from someone and hurt someone and do all these bad things that people do, trick someone, and if you do get caught, there's all these other people, and so you can't really be punished by everybody else that does the same thing. That's hypocritical, and then everybody gets punished that way in the end, so they don't do it that way. And then it just keeps getting worse and worse. Now we're in groups so that we can be powerful, but we gotta share it with the group, and maybe we can be the leader of the group if we're conniving enough and willing to do things that others won't do. But, even in my mind, the scenario where everybody's a slave, that has an end, and we come back. Either we all die, we're no good as being slaves anymore, and we just all die. Maybe there'll be little pockets of us running around, but the other people have to have something to replace us. And if they did replace us, we're the slaves. We want to be free. Well, now we're free, and now we're dying out because nobody's taking care of us. We would attack those people that oppressed us, for so long. You put us in this situation. We want this and that, and then we'd have this big war. It seems like that's where we're at right now, and I don't even care. I don't want to have no big war. I think that's a bread and circus. There's not even any reason to have a slave. What do you have to do that you need a slave for? You gotta pick cotton. Why? Why we gotta pick cotton? For this and for that. Why don't you just have enough for yourself? And, everybody just do it yourself. But I need clothes. Well, fucking get the loom out. I don't know what a loom is. Well, you're gonna learn real quick because you're gonna need to use it to weave some fucking fabric together from dog hair, from whatever. Do it to your ability, and then we'll have beautiful things again. People will design their own things, incorporate other people's designs into their own designs, because there is no you can't have that design. I paid money for that design when it's just a design created by shapes and all these things, and everybody sees shapes, everybody sees concepts, and if you think up a concept and you don't keep it to yourself, then you're releasing it into the world. So that's everybody's ability. This is our playground, You release your fucking idea to the world, and we all get to interact with it. Not in the fashion world, we are not allowed to interact with it. All that stuff is kind of stupid. And then to hoard the energy and, are you cold? Oh, come on, we gotta keep moving. Lay down. Oh, my baby's got cold feet. Come on, we'll keep going. Right here's cold. Come on. This way. Good girl. Over there, I think it's like the guy just groomed it. Just groomed the snow. So it's all fluffy and it gets in between the pads of the feet. Coats all the feet real good so they get cold. But this trail is all packed down. So anyways, why would I even care? People are all at different levels and of awareness, and they don't want to listen to you or me. They want to figure it out on their own, and really that's the way you have to do it. But I want to be with the people, and so you have to be tolerant of the way that people are. And it might sound like I'm self-righteous, self-important, but I realize this, and I don't push my beliefs forward so much. I mean, I do, but I don't, because I'll be as much as I can, because really all we do in our lives is this. But I'll follow your rules and do all this stuff and say the things that you say so that we can fit in. Oh, it's deep. Went off the trail. You're gonna go on the wrong side, I know it. Alright, good girl. But I'll go along with the group, and people will say, well, you don't really have a choice, it's like human nature. And I agree with that, but once you know, I could go against the group just to go against the group, so I'm not going with the group. Looks like somebody's got some nice cleats. They got like major snow boots. Major snow boots. That's a cute name for a drill sergeant. I'm Major Sergeant Snow Boots. Sergeant Snow Boots. So the YMCA people, there's the machine up there. Anyways, the YMCA people, one of them's dating the mom from the Cosby Show, and they were suing. We're getting ready to sue some guy because he was saying that the village people are homosexuals. They're gays. And they're on the phone and they're just like, no, those are totally straight songs and this and that. And it was just really weird. Funny, weird. I thought it was funny. Come on, hurry up. Come on. She's walking so slow that I was getting tangled up with the leash. Better hurry up. A race against the machines. I don't want to see these things. I hate these people. Anyways, I don't know if I finished my thought or not.